Hello and welcome to the Making of the Mini. With the Andor cast, we have a lovely guest today. Their name is Sam and they're wonderful. No, I'm talking about you. They're wonderful and we are making their mini today for Andor. They are a new cast member joining us for the second season of the campaign. So I'm just going to go ahead and hand it over to them. So Sam, why don't you go ahead and say who you are, what you do, where you come from, where people can find you, and your pronouns, and what character you're going to be playing.
Certainly you cannot find me. My stealth score is too high, but if you took expertise in perception, you might be able to locate me inside the internet void in which we have all existed. I'm a role-playing performer and variety streamer throughout the Twitchernet. You might know me from a bunch of Geek and Sundry things I did back in the day. Eric's TBD RPG, Shield of Tomorrow, the Star Trek RPG, Callisto 6, the original superhero RPG that I co-created and wrote, and from more recent materials such as Clear Skies, Star Trek, Still Being in Space a Whole Lot, and Power Play RPG, which is another superhero, but this time make it street level. I guess I have types. And I got to first meet and interact with this delightful humanoid on Veiled Alliance when in the finale of the whole dang campaign, we got to meet for the first time, and our characters got to meet for the first time, and then we did lots of ridiculous fighty. It was pretty much perfect. And we've had a couple appearances together since then, but this is our first direct one-on-one, so I'm just personally very, very excited for that, and to be GM'd and consensually harmed emotionally by you.
As long as it's consensual, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
And also, tell us about your character and what their deal is, because you sent me your concept and I was like, what? This is gonna be so much fun. So yeah, go ahead and tell us about them.
Yes, I always do try to solicit that reaction from my DM, so I'm glad to know that I'm doing it right.
Yes.
I am playing Solvi, who is a grave cleric from an order that practices death. Not practices like practicing medicine, but practice makes perfect. So you've got to do it more than once. In the beliefs of the Order of the White Raven, the soul, when it connects to what is beyond, will bond to a dream spirit who will help us in the guiding. And for most of us, that happens when you do the death, a thing that you do once. If, however, you are part of the Order of the White Raven, death might come a little bit early. Members are put out into the snows to die, and in so doing, connect early to that dream being and have guidance through life. As a cleric, they are going to help and heal others, but also help them navigate death, both in the sense of preparing emotionally for it, whether Solvi is personally prepared or not, and perhaps navigate in the sense of get pretty ding-dang close or even quite make it, and then, ideally, if they do their job right, be yoinked back, that they themselves might connect, even if temporarily, to their own dream being. I've been really trying not to think of this as death edging, but here we are.
Death edging. Oh my god. Okay.
Tell me, what is spare the dying if not that?
Exactly. So, everyone, I just want you to picture that being, just being in the chaos that was our party last season. And we're gonna mix it all together. And it's gonna be a bop, okay? It's gonna be a bop.
It sure is going to be something.
It's gonna be something. Okay, so basically Hero Forge is like really self-explanatory. I'm sure. Have you used it before?
A little bit, but not very extensively and not in years. Like they didn't even have wheelchairs yet the last time I was here. Which was just, that was my whole personal Sam Delevic site when that started happening.
Oh yeah, definitely. But so basically it's very self-explanatory, and they added color, so that's a fun part. But you just basically tell me what you want to do, and I will do it to the best of my ability with what they have. And they do have a lot of options. So just to start off, what race would you like your lovely character to be?
All right. So do they the Order of the White Raven is a extremely reflavored kalashtar. I don't if they have that as an option, then we can go for it. But otherwise, I think given that one acquires connection to a dream being, it is pretty easy to assert that one has a race before that. So in lieu of availability, I think half elf might suit.
Okay, cool. I think I may have. I think I passed it already. Hold on. There's so many Raven folk. I didn't even know that was a thing. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think I passed it. Let's go back up. Half elf. Here we go.
Yeah.
I kind of
this one's always difficult.
Yeah, I kind of don't like that they don't have like, you know, androgynous options.
Yeah, these are always interesting. Okay. So when I negotiate these, and this is just a lovely illustration of how to non-binary your character in a binary world. This is our real life tutorial. For me personally, I will often see like if there can be like a femme option but non-boobies, and if there aren't, I try to femme the mask-coded option as much as I can.
Okay.
So if there are like if we can get the body config to have like to yeet the tea.
Yeet the tea. Okay.
Then we go with that. Otherwise, we swap and we do the other.
Cool. Awesome.
That's my plan.
Okay.
When we get it down to the level where it's just pectorals, we've won.
Literally, just
if they just haven't missed chest day, we're good.
Just chop them. So these are the face options. You can honestly tell me which row, which one you want to use. It's up to you. So.
Yes, I think I'm looking, since overall this character has a substantial connection to having been deathed. Aesthetically, I'm going for skeletal vibes in places where I can, which is to say, we want the cheekbones that do 1d6 slashing damage. So I think I like that row the most. Let's see what the other two end up, how that's hit.
Here's elegant features.
Oh, elegant. Yeah, I like those. I like those a lot.
And then here's smooth features. So it's a little bit smoother, but those cheekbones are still like.
Yeah, the cheekbone's still prominent. I like the center, the elegant. Okay. Let's go with it. Let's lock her in.
Yes. Okay. Perfect. And the fun part, the ears, of course.
Yeah. This was perfect because while I've, of course, built for D&D Beyond as a kalashtar, given that this is sort of an acquired thing within the fiction, I get to now think of who they were like before and what kind of half elf. So this is perfect. So yeah, if we can get those sort of demi-point ears and see how those hit.
Okay.
It's funny, I always play humans. Elemental ears might be in the ballpark. Let's see how those go.
Oh gosh, where are they? I just had them. There we go.
Yep.
Like this?
Yeah, those look pretty half-elfy. I don't know how the half-elves usually do. Let's scroll and see what else is on offer in Pointy Earland.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, don't tempt me, floppy ears. Right under the gills. What do those look like? Oh, those are actually designated half-elf ears.
So, yeah, we got
oh
the half
my gosh, you could just have feather ears. Wish I were sorry. Let's see, right above there's croissants, and then there's pointy ears right above it. What do those look like?
Wait.
You fit. I was clear. I conveyed the idea.
Is it these or?
I mean, I just. Yeah, no, the ones right above those. Yeah, you nailed what I meant by croissant ears. Okay, those sit real high. We're not going there. I was just like, are those pointy? What's going on there? What's right above those? Damaged hyena. I mean, I too am a damaged hyena, so I feel. Okay, so I think the elemental ears suit me best. They are half elf ears, but like with a bit of some cartilage to them.
Right. Okay.
My perspective. Love that. Love that for us.
Cool. All right. Let's move on to hair.
We will be here forever.
That's okay.
Wonderful. So I think overall, we're going for long, if for nothing else. We are definitely going to try to see like hairstyles where you could put your hair down and then have your neck covered there from a cold place. And I've done the thing where I've buzzed all of my hair off in November. It is a mistake. It is a chilling mistake. Yeah, not in summer where it was practical. I grew my hair out in summer like a fool. So let's get into some of these braids and just see what's going on with them.
Okay. Let's start with this.
We got the sort of the English braid, I think they're called. I used to do those every day when I had long hair and then just put them up in a death clip that looked like claws. Ooh, what's the half braid, half down? Next row down on the, yep. Ooh, that's like Daenerys style. I dig that. I do like that. That has strong appeal. I'm sticking a pin in it, like a hairpin, one presumes.
Yes.
And then, 2 rows down center. Let's see, French braid, Dutch braid. Excuse me.
Braid.
What is the difference?
I wish I could tell you.
I don't. Like,
I don't know.
I have no earthly idea. Probably some point of technique.
Yeah.
And next row down on the right.
Okay.
Long tiered braids. Ooh, very cute.
That's cute.
Like Daenerys, but then just braid the braid. Nice.
Braid the braids. I
really like that. When I did get my big chop, like the moment before it happened, the stylist was like, "Oh my gosh, I wish I could use this hair for braid tutorials," and I'm like, "Whoops, too late.
Oops.
Let's get rid of it now.
Chop it off."
Yup, get gone. Yeah, I think let's go with this for the moment, and then we'll see how clothes go, and then maybe I'll loop back. But I like this braid.
Okay.
Braids I would want. Braids I would want.
Do they have any facial hair?
They do not.
They do not. Cool. And the brows.
Oh my gosh, is there a brow with like the little gay shave in it? Yes.
It's so funny.
Oh, they say scarred. You are fooling no one, Hero Forged. We're going with it.
It's so funny because almost everyone last season picked these brows because they're like, I like the little. I'm like, ugh. It's just canon with all TTRPG players. Like everyone just has the.
Yeah. It's for the culture.
It's for the culture. Honestly.
These are the signaling devices because, like, what am I going to do? Everybody has undercuts.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I need to signal my allegiance. Perfect. I love that I'm already on pitch with the group. This is great. We all have the same brows. We all see the same stylist. It's great.
Exactly. So I'm assuming your eyeballs are normal.
I think we're going with. I'm just curious. What do the alien eyeballs look like?
That.
No.
And the robotic ones.
I mean, intriguing, I would put those on an artificer, like 10 out of 10. But also, no, I'm afraid I will have to have vanilla eyeballs.
The organic, as they say,
Yes.
the organic eyeballs.
That's mildly disconcerting, but I'll take it.
That's what they called me in high school, organic eyeballs. So, let's talk about teeth.
All right. Yes. So I think it looks like there are like 2 humanoid options, and then they get exciting and or dental cosmetic, depending on, like, I don't know whether you got filed.
Exactly.
So I think it's that or the one immediately to the right of it, but those are like the 2 articulated teeth. No articulations in my teeth. My teeth are not articulate. Let's move on.
Okay, and I'm assuming no horns or anything like that, or
no. Someday I will get into like a life position where I will have a character with keyleth horns, like not to wear, just like, you know, for decorative in a similar fashion.
Yes.
But this is unfortunately, I think, not that character.
Okay.
Someday.
Cool. All right.
Body. Yes. Actually, body, no. Can just body, no? Is that an option? No? Okay, cool.
No body.
No body. I'm like Odysseus here. Kill a cyclops and then, in my own hubris, admit that it was I.
Oh my god. Okay, so
yeah, we got a pretty good basis with the torso. Yeah, okay. I'm happy there.
And just regular arms.
Yeah, let's see. Is there anything that might jump out at me? That would be scary, but you know, we're here for it. Actually, can we scroll back down a bit?
Yeah.
I'll actually take that bottom row left arm.
This one?
One more row down. So no wrap.
Okay.
That's their right.
Oh, they're right.
So switch to their left.
Okay. Gotcha. I'm here.
Yeah. Cool.
There we go.
Let's go.
Awesome. All right.
Yeah.
Let's go with legs. Humanoid legs, I'm assuming.
Bipedalism is the fool's game, and the only way to win is not to play.
I'm sorry. Fuck. So Sam is gonna break the GM. Thanks for coming, guys. We're not gonna have Andors. Sorry. All right. So
of the logical operators, Andor, not.
Literally. All right. This is the fun part because this gets into the detailing of the body.
Yeah.
So
again, I'm going to tend toward unhealthy, so skeletal, just like having been a little too close to death. I don't mind giving them a bit of the half elf tall.
Okay.
I think that's reasonable. I played a character recently. I'm like 5 foot, but I'm playing a 6'5" right now, and I have a contract with my GM. Just every episode, just mention they're tall. Just have them reach for something on a shelf.
Mention they're tall.
just bring it up.
This towering being.
Yup.
Yes. Okay.
Yup. Exactly.
Gotcha.
Exactly. The people need to know.
They need that. They need that.
Yep. Perfect.
So would you like their posture to be hunched or like a cryptid kind of thing, or would you like them to be
perhaps just a touch of the scapular retraction, as it were.
So right there.
What happens when it goes back to 0? I know with me, I always just like to one side, to the other side.
So if it goes to 0, it'll look like that.
Yep, just a little bit of keyboard to the neck.
A little bit of keyboard. Okay, cool.
And what's it look like on the hard right of the posture chain? Cool. So if we're like, I don't think we're full, like the nuns at Catholic school traumatized me and now I have too much sitting up straight. I think we're at like 60%.
Okay.
Yeah, so like a little bit of it. Like my parents put me in ballet as a kid, but I've done my best to forget it. Of like the 0.6. So the right side.
Gotcha. Okay.
I think that's 0.4. If it's like the right side.
Oh, yeah.
Wonderful. Thank you. Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Okay.
Build.
And the build is basically how meaty they are. So
yes. I will be true to the concept. I will not just add thirst muscles. We'll add like 0.1 thirst muscles.
0.1.
0.01. Yeah. I can't. I have to just a bit. Thank you. I appreciate you. And speaking for the people. Thank you.
Okay. And the upper scale, basically like how long? Oh God, that's the wrong thing.
How much of their heights and their legs? How much their heights and their? I like them proportioned as they are. Actually, it's pretty good.
Perfect. And this is the one that I clicked on. Arm length. So if you want them to have longer arms or shorter arms.
Okay, so let me try to mentally. I think they're proportional right now.
Okay.
Right? Because you want the elbow to hit right at the like below the rib, above the hip bone, and that's where it tends to. Tragically, my art drawing did not follow these rules. Whoops.
So okay.
Muscularity. Oh no, again I am in temptation.
Swole.
Wow, that's all the swole they give you?
That is all the swole they give you.
Okay. Does it reset if we go back and change things like species? Like, will it reset everything?
No. You can still adjust.
Just as an experiment, if we switch to the mask coded and see what happens when the muscularity's all the way to the right, are they swoller?
Let's check and see. Oh no.
You know what? We can get the option back quick. Actually, I don't think we're not. Yeah, it's saved. It's saved because I have my arm. We're good.
Oh, it's saved?
Yeah. If I have my arm, then we're still good on everything else.
Okay.
We're good.
Woo! Okay.
Yep. Nope. I felt it, but we're good. Let's just find.
So this is the swole on.
Interesting. Good to know. All right, I feel like that's overall a reasonably egalitarian distribution of swole. All right, I'll accept that. We'll go back for now, but I'm just happy to know.
There we go.
These are the important things.
Right.
Cool.
Of course.
But no, apart from like the 0.1 because I'm self-indulgent.
Let's put that back up to 0.1.
Yep, just a little bit.
No boobies.
Yeet. Good. Yes.
Yeet 'em.
Oh,
Yeet.
Good Hero Forge.
Yeet them. Okay. Be gone. And would you like any belly on them at all?
You know what? A little bit. Yes.
Like right there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And would you like them to be curvy?
Let's do the swoop left, swoop right.
So this is swoop left.
Yep.
I mean, yeah, and then this is swoop right.
Wow, that. I mean, I'm personally appreciative. Let's do it at like a 0.4.
Okay.
Like the hip the hip bones do exist, but they might occasionally be mendacious, whereas obviously the far right swoop has never lied in its life.
Right. So yeah, this is point 4.
Perfect. Love it.
Cool.
Now, can we just talk about
the booty?
That this is Hero Forge are truly professionals. They understand what is important and they understand how to title their categories.
I will let you know now, everyone is caked up for no reason in the party. That was like the one thing everyone was like, cake it up. But I mean,
this is the point of their indulgence.
Exactly.
I think. All right. See, now you have activated my like contrarianism, and so may they regard me in horror. But yes, let's go leftward in our tragic caucasity of flat assery.
So this is the caucasity.
Oh,
flat assery.
Damn, okay, let's not quite call a manager. Let's bring it back just a, okay, cool. That's all. There we go. I want to hew to the concept. But
this is the phone call to the manager, not going into the store. So
right. Okay, we need to move off of this, or I'm just
gotta go.
We have to go. We are not safe here. This is not. So, no.
I'm assuming they're not flying away anytime soon. No wings.
No. Tragically, someday, maybe.
Someday. No tails or anything.
Only stories.
And extras, they got
their personality.
Cool. And here's another fun part.
All right. Okay. So this person is from a very, very cold place and died of exposure, like artists. And they do not have insulation or muscle meat to keep them warm. So I want to find them the warmest coat possible. Let's see what we can do to cloak them up, because they need it, and like I'm already worrying about them.
Okay, so do they want anything? Like, do you want anything on their head to like? Or would you like the hair to be out?
Let's work backwards so I can see the balance of things. Because if we're going like really big in cloaks, then maybe we're a little more restrained to the headgear. If the clothes are simple, we accessorize.
Perfect. Okay. So you said coats. So
yeah.
This is an option.
Something coat-ish, something cloak-ish. If we find something with feathers, that is going to be a strong contender. Just that might be in the shoulders category. So let's get whatever just looks warm. Like we're the Starks. We're dressing like the Starks here.
And
this has contrast. It's quilted and everything.
It's quilted.
Down the. Oh gosh, we'll keep looking if for no other. Just like I know, I personally feel very choked when I have high collars like that.
Fair. That is fair.
It's a lab coat.
So
gosh, they do not like their adventurers warm. I see how it is. That's tragic. That's really sad. What is one row down and to the left of what's currently selected? Because that looks coat-ish, but and one row down. Yeah.
Okay.
That has some breathing room for the bust that's not there.
And the neck, like you could add a scarf if you wanted a scarf or anything. I'm going to ultimately have a sigil there. So let's see what we can do to use as my focus. Okay. So let's see what we can do to kind of cheat that concept a little bit in terms of like necklaces with a sort of shape to them. Like there's third row from the down. Wow. From the bottom on the right has a sort of pendant-y kind of air. The one that looks kind of like a seashell. This one?
Yeah, medallion necklace, star shape. Very heavy, very large. Interesting. Let's scroll, see what other options are there. Those skulls are tempting me, I won't lie. Okay, these are all very... I mean, I understand for, like, printing reasons why they'll be thick. I need to breathe. Which I think also this poor character who did not have the best time of experiencing death the first time and coming back, it was not their favorite. They did not enjoy. Like, couldn't bring themselves to give it the 1 star on the review because that impacts. But they're really feeling that. Can I see 2 rows down and to the left of what's currently selected?
This one?
Choker. It's gonna be the choker necklace. Let's just see what it's with a cute bell. I love that that's specified. Actually, I kind of like that.
Okay.
Yeah, I do kind of like that. Yeah, let's go.
Perfect.
Commit.
Awesome. So, would you like a glove?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Let's see what's warm. No fingerless gloves. Absolutely not. Blasphemy. I resist the temptation of mittens. Just for cozy, but I think in the inventory, probably the backup mittens.
Yes.
I know as I obviously live in the land of the weather wimps, Los Angeles. Like, I physiologically cannot handle temperature. We made an eldritch pact that we would not suffer any weather in exchange for the possibility that we will be destroyed by an earthquake at any moment. We made that trade. Nonetheless, when there's even the prospect of 10 degrees lower temperature that would cause us grave discomfort, I know I carry my layers with me, and so I like to think my character will also carry mittens. Do they always apply the mittens? Maybe, maybe not, but they're there in case they're needed. So we'll see what they've got in terms of of gloves, but know that the mittens will be in my inventory, and if someone gets cold and starts doing that, Solvi will be breaking them out, and my party members will be putting them on. Objections are irrelevant. You don't want them? That's nice.
I don't. They're on. Oh.
The mittens of disapproval are on.
Exactly.
Okay, so I think most of our glove options of the being warmer at the top is what we've got.
So let's
because there's metal gauntlets, but those are for throwing down, as far as I can tell.
Right.
Let's see. There's a little more up to the top because I remember the fingerless gloves were not at the bottom. So if we go through, let's just go from what has fingers from the top, so I can just see what these even look like. Thief's leather gloves. Oh wow, those are extensive. Those actually do look very warm. So those are a strong candidate. If I can just see the next one down and then 2 down.
Yeah. So this is the bard glove.
Huh. All right.
This is
hide bracers.
Hide bracers. So there's some.
That sounds very strong. Yeah, because furs and leathers, very very North. So yeah, and then
this is the that looks like a Mickey Mouse glove. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, no, yep. It's also the hands are quite large. Just in general, as these sensible gloves to keep one's hands clean while engaged in any dirty business.
Exactly.
I love it. I appreciate it. I think if I were trying to still have hands that I admit to in some way, well, the ones below that just look like dentures.
Decorative bangles.
Okay. Okay. Sure, Hero Forge. No, I like the hide bracers. We're committing.
Okay. Cool.
You're committing because they're warm.
Awesome.
Yes. Be warm.
And so let's go with some warm options.
we're going to wear pants. We are not going full streamer mode with this character.
No pants.
I mean, do we have legs? The people don't know.
We don't have legs.
Yeah, we don't play the full skin. So yes.
So there's this option for warmth.
I like that they sort of have leggings and skirt combos. I do have deep respect for that. And if we see those in appealing sort of ways, I'm inclined. So like the row immediately below what we have selected on the right.
This one?
One row up. Because we got the
this one. Gotcha.
Barred pants. Barred pants. It's the same as the coat, but in miniature pant form. So we're missing a lot of it. I do not sit like a lady because I'm not one. So whenever I consented to the skirts, it was always with leggings, and then I could trans spread with impunity. So
trans spread is.
It turns out, I mean, tran rhyme with man, so I can just substitute at all times. This also means that our plural is tren.
Exactly. There you go. Tran.
One tran, two tren. We got it.
There you go.
One goose, two geese, one moose, two let's look at skirts.
Oh my gosh. So there's that.
There's that, but I think we miss a lot of the skirting of it. We're skirting the question. Ooh, bottom row center seems like it has like things that are hide and also
fur trim pants.
Warm. There we go. Bingo. Money.
Yes. Okay.
Victory.
Cool.
I claim premature victory.
So sandals.
Oh god. Just immediately frostbite. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Okay. Let's
oh my gosh.
Go down.
Just
go down some boots.
Straight up adventuring Converse here. Look at those.
Literally, I'm like, okay, I see you. I
mean, I guess, for the tennis shoes, you're fooling no one here. Of course. But, for the weightlifting barbarian in your life, tons of folks love squatting and deadlifting with those. The nice, even.
For the himbos.
The himbos, the herbos.
Himbays, if you will.
Let's see what we can get that gets, like, over the ankle and into the calf. Yeah, there we go. Here we're starting to see some warmlings. Thief's leather boots. Riding boots. Just see how the chainmail boots. No. Hide boots. Those might speak to the bracers very nicely. Yeah. All right. What's one below those like? Outlaws boots. I mean, don't make me just appreciate it from the name so much. But they do have the pointed toe, and like that is not how feet are. It always crunches the ball of the foot. And then I feel bad. Remember when pointy heels was like the thing? And while I appreciated that for the additional piercing damage to the crotch of someone who tries it, it just did not seem ergonomic overall.
Oh my god.
Look, there were advantages.
Listen, y'all, they're gonna be here all month. All month.
Oh.
All month. I'm excited. I'm so excited. Okay.
Okay, what's below those? We got like something square cut that looks warm.
Studded leather.
Studded leather. I mean, that speaks to the buttons on the coat really nicely, actually. So I like that. I like that we're keeping, I like to try to keep the design language across the character a little bit. And it speaks to the buttons and then to the cute bell that is definitely. Yeah,
it does. It does.
So yeah, we're getting design language going. Yeah.
And no masks or anything like that.
I mean, I wouldn't say femme, but on the face. Got it.
Thank you all for coming to Andor. that was it. That was the whole campaign. Like,
there's a bar. There's like a dip into bard for this like grave cleric that is still death edging but tries to kill you with words like this.
Oh my god.
Nonetheless, as appealing as the plague doctor is and as corvid as it is, I want to see the face. I want to see the face.
I want to see that cute little face.
Yeah, we didn't give them these cheekbones for them just to screw around.
Exactly.
Can we go back to clothing just because we skipped shoulders, and I want to see if maybe there's some kind of like the feathery.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Absolutely. Let's hit it up. I mean, we were going a little out of order purposefully. So let's scroll through and see what seems feathery. What seems like more do shoulders count cloak? Or are we just pauldroning? Yep, I like the hide pauldrons as an initial.
I will say the pauldrons are paladin-like, so they're very large and off. I mean,
I like how it balances, though. Okay. We may or may not stick with like. I don't know if we scroll through. Like, is it pauldrons all the way down? Do we get like more cloak? How do they let characters be this cold?
I don't know. I really don't know. So it looks like there's some pads.
Those are bazookas on their shoulder. I'm quite sure. Final
quite
answer.
Literally. Quite literally.
Oh,
cleric
shoulder pads, and they look feathery.
They look feathery.
This is very strong. I think like we'll finish out our scroll, but that might be the winner.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I think that's it. Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Awesome. So gear. Would you like them carrying anything, or what were you thinking?
So I don't think they are going to be a very frontline fighter. But if we see something along the sort of shieldy lines, because the best defense is actually a defense. Offense is optimized different. No, actually, best defense is also a good offense, but we'll put that away for now. Let's see if there's anything else. Like, let's see if there's more Raven-y things.
Okay.
Let's see what else we can do in the feathery department in terms of gear that can be carried. That's fascinating. They don't want the amps to have shields. Because, like, you can sort of buckler strap. I would have thought to immediately go for it. Ooh, what's that?
This one?
Yep.
I was looking at it too. I was like,
yep.
Ooh.
I saw the scroll kind of slow. All right, it's a little too rocky, though not horror.
Oh, God.
Oh, they're no help to you. It's a god of death.
Let's see. Would you like a Tic Tac box?
I know, right? I don't know who'd get that skull shield, but I salute them.
Literally.
I don't know who it is, but I'm proud of them. Live your best and most extra life.
Quite literally. So.
Okay, so that gives us our overview of what's available. It's sort of overtly rocky. That one looks a little scaly. I did see something on the scroll downward somewhat. Though, yeah, what you highlighted does also seem strong. Oh, hey, right there.
This one?
One down. Kind of bird-like. Look at that.
Ooh, that's cute. I like that. Oh.
It's significantly more, like, refined than the sort of furs, leathers, and feathers that we've been going for thus far, but I do like the shape. I'll scroll down just a bit more, see what I thought I saw. No, not that one. That one still looks like shells. Yeah. Oh, that wolf looks super cool. Dragon. Okay. Yeah. So there's the other. Bingo. Done. Committed. 100%.
I didn't even know they had this. Then again, I don't usually play defense characters. So like,
yeah,
it's so cool.
Totally. I mean, a hand that holds a shield is a hand that could have been holding a weapon. I completely understand this philosophy. Though, like, flavor-wise, I think this will still be buckler strapped on the left. We see it in the moment per hero forge on the right, but no, gentle audience, in your heart, left strapped.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is like belts, pouches, anything you can think of, daggers, anything.
All right. So we're definitely gonna be needing some kind of, I mean, fanny pack is a strong word, but I'm interested in like sort of the belts, patches, bandoliers of stuff that, I mean, healers do carry stuff. We need supplies, or they just die real quick and, you know, don't have the... so yeah, let me see what pops out that fits in. Again, I just salute whoever goes for that anchor.
You know, it'd be funny to have a party member have that anchor and then they have to actually like react to the weight of it. So it's not like it's not like a whole, you know, magic, I can support the entire weight of this anchor. No, you're gonna sink.
It's I mean, that would be super fun on a water adventure, because if you're diving, you need a weight belt. It's not just you could grab air genasi with an anchor, so you basically have the full scuba diving style buoyancy control device, more air versus the weight, and then that gets you to a nice little level. Future characters, future plans.
Did you just write that down?
I thank God for pod, is all I'm gonna say.
Oh my God. Okay.
Side note, I just did a really quick Google because I'm a dork on the weight of anchors, and for like a reasonable length of boat, like any boat is reasonable in length, like a 25 foot boat, an anchor's weight is 2,500 pounds. For a 30 foot boat, we're looking like 10,000. So
they'll be fine.
Yeah, they'll be fine. For further contrast, Hafthor Bjornsson's heaviest deadlift record is about 1,100.
Wow.
Which, you know, you can drag more than you can deadlift.
Yeah.
But still, that 2,500 pounds is going to be, I mean, hell, if we couldn't drag more than we deadlift, Twitter would not exist.
Literally. Oh, man. Okay, so...
Is that little feathery stuff? Like, a staff of, Asclepius? I can't say the word. I word bad. Just 2 down from there. What's the...
That's the plague doctor's staff.
Yeah, that has it's getting kind of busy visually, but in terms of like things that may not be in the mini but might be in my inventory, I kind of dig that as a theme. Capes, that's where the warmth comes from. Look at that. That's the cape that I was going for. Yeah. Yeah. Be warm, friendo.
Be warm.
I need this for you.
Back items.
Back items.
Let's go back down to this.
Okay, so we can get the staff on the back. Perfect. Wonderful. Lovely. Fantastic.
Cool.
They call that a plague doctor staff? Fantastic.
So anything on the eyes or anything like that?
I don't think so.
Okay.
No, I don't think so.
Anything on their mouth?
Likewise, I don't think I like it's a good face.
It is a good face.
Stick with it for now. Yeah.
It is a good face. I'm assuming
rings we won't get any visibility on because we have the shield.
Right. Any piercings at all?
Yes.
Okay.
We're definitely gonna take a cartilage piercing for the ear.
Okay. So
let's perfect. Let's see. That's their left side. Oh, perfect. Cool. I can just wear my little helix that I usually wear. This will be great.
Boom.
Wonderful. Fantastic. Love that.
Awesome.
Love that for them.
Okay. And the base. So as far as like coloring the base and everything, Chris is going to do something really cool with it. So all you have to worry about is just like the detailing of it and also the shape of it. So
yeah. So let's see. I think second from the bottom has an interesting texture. I'm trying to see like if there's something I can do to get sort of a snowy vibe. And that gives me the feel. I like that.
Perfect.
Yeah, I'm so glad they're warm.
I'm assuming they're not mounting anything. There no wheelchair or anything like that.
I mean, look, I don't not ship it, but no mounts for now.
Okay.
Yeah. Again, out of curiosity, just real quick, going back, can I just see the wheelchair just so I can have opinions? Huh. Interesting.
And then here's this one.
Again, very interesting. Okay. They actually have push rims. I'm very proud. Very good to know. Oh gosh, very far back. I'm definitely getting elbow issues, but thank you for that quick look into what we get in the.
Of course.
I mean, Chad, for those who don't know, I am a wheeler IRL. It's why the introduction of wheelchairs to Hero Forge made me so ding-dang happy, but it's also why I look at it with the eye that, a software engineer might look at a mechanical keyboard and be like, so it's very cool to see. And I'll just take note of the fact that there are bikes for a future time. That's future Sam.
All right, poses. So basically you can pick a default one, and then like we can go from there and we can adjust things. So let's look at the default poses and see if there's anything that sticks out to you.
I mean, the leg sticks out, but only from like the purely literal perspective. I think in general, the body language will be a little tighter to the body. Like they're not a bard, kind of body language. That's nice, actually.
Okay.
That is nice.
Cool.
If we just give it a scroll. If we just give a bit of a scroll, just to see if there's anything else that just shouts at me, which would be, freaky, but I'm not into freaky. I'm open. Oh hey, arm cross body is sort of an interesting looking. You see, tread lightly. Okay, not quite. Interesting. Ta-da! These are delightful. Someone just had a lot of fun naming. Oh, hey, and on the bottom, it's me! It's me!
Okay. Do you want to go back to the first one that I clicked on?
If I can just also see, there was one that I think was called Falling Angels. It was just kind of a
kind
of flavor. That's so dynamic. I love that. I love that. That's a beautiful pose. It's absolutely one of the ones that like you can tell a character is captured in a moment, because that is not over the center of mass. That is not a pose of staying. That is, but particularly on a cleric, that has a strong appeal. There's sort of, because the thing about a dynamic pose, like a fall like that, is there's sort of a leap of faith to it.
Okay. So let's go to face, and do you want some like euphoria going on there, or would you like something a little more serious?
I think it is less of a euphoria for this character, in part because there is, the teacher that you respect and whose opinion means the world to you, but also anything that comes out of their mouth kind of scares you, or like the anticipation of it. There's like a healthy dread and respect and appreciation, all folded in, because respect death, maybe a little bit dread death. So it's less of a less smile. Let's see what happens with just like a touch of it, and maybe a touch of what do they think fear is going to be? Confused? I don't know. No, it is not. That's not the answer. That I don't know what it is, but that ain't.
That ain't not.
Yeah. What is that? A little bit of that, actually, because that's astonishment, and I like that. A little bit of astonish is cool. Because, they always say that expressions, they're a bunch of the primary emotions kind of mixed up. So it's like, a little joy, a little, but they don't seem to have too much of the fear brows going in this particular setup. But let's give it just a touch more smile, a touch more. Did I pronounce that right? Yeah. Perfect. Oh, just a little more. Yeah.
Cool.
Wonderful.
Yes. I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, astonish. I think that hits astonish.
So as far as the eyes go, obviously we can't see where they're looking because there's no color. And usually it's just like a straight in front of them kind of thing. So what we can do is we can color the eyes, come back to it if you want to, and we can position them. So
that sounds like a great idea. Cool. I imagine it's not going to be too far from the straight up. It'll probably just be a touch of vertical because this is sort of an upward looking. And I don't know what your eyeballs do in those circumstances, but
just this is what they do. They just, so advanced, we can tweak things, we can move limbs, we can do all kinds of stuff, and we can also adjust any of this stuff too.
I wonder if there can be, sort of more back to the arms, just to intensify the gesture. We'll see. Yeah, back, just a little more back bending.
Okay.
Into it. I always learned when I was drawing that, like, the version of the gesture that you draw is more intense than the version of the gesture that exists in space. You like it up a bit more. And I like that. It's sort of the counterpoint to the C shape of the overall. So yeah, I like bending those back.
Cool.
Did they let you do that on the left arm as well?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So
yeah. They can get it from there. Perfect.
Yep.
Yeah, so just bringing the arm farther back. Which way does that go? Can we do a hard left-right swoop on that bend?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Like that?
You know what? Okay, what does that look on the right side? Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
It almost feels like something is like being pulled out of them or something.
Yeah. Which is super cool given. Is it their dream spirit? We don't know. I don't know. That is entirely within the realm of the DM to decide and characterize. Always give your GMs ammunition, friends. They'll shoot you with it.
Literally shoot. But okay.
Yeah, I think that was the one that I really wanted to hit.
Okay,
that's
awesome.
That's perfect. That's wonderful. Thank you.
And do you want to adjust anything back here, or is it looking?
No, I've committed to the lack of booty.
That's all they have on their back. It's just a butt.
All they have on their back is the staff, because there's certainly nothing below.
That's it.
Yeah.
All right. And last but certainly not least, it's color time.
Color time.
Color time. So here are some skin tones right here, but we can also go into customizing and pick from other skin tones too.
Wonderful. So overall, the White Walker palette speaks to me in terms of freezing and death. So lots of whites predominating, and then blues as the accent color is probably the direction where I'm going to go, and see if maybe in a couple places I can make them look like death formed over just a touch.
So like that, or is it too blue?
It's intense, but I like it as a direction. Someone who froze and was thawed, but yeah.
Oh wow, that's like.
Oh gosh, I mean, the beacons of Gondor are lit.
Let's see what Frost looks like. So that's,
and they're very highly saturated, or at least saturated relative to what we're going for. But yeah, I don't mind a little bit of an off-putting, because frankly, too much whiteness is off-putting. Just as a life rule. Nailed the color family, Bree. Wow.
Oh, sweet.
You just intuited my heart.
Awesome. So let's do that. And then we're gonna get some of them under those. Wait. So it doesn't actually let me mix? Sorry. I don't know.
No, I'm discovering.
So that's great. Let's make it a little bit more fleshy.
Yeah, and that's always like, so it's let me see, color mixing rules. I think we just end up toward, I think the sort of yellowy side of orange desaturated looks like death, because like a little bit of blue undertone on skin reads differently, because it's coming through someone who at one point had an undertone. So correct. Something that ends up gray is probably going to be nearest the park of the ball.
Yeah, I did not study color theory like at all. So
I also did not. We can take the color down even more. And probably move it actually a bit more into the red if we're desaturating, now that I think of it. Because, also the person had, they had some melanin on them, I hope, before Jeff was even less colored. Yeah.
Okay. So, it's already on their face, so it's just adjusting. Okay. Cool. So like right there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's see how that paints through. Lovely. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you really should have more color on you than that. Perfect. Nailing it. Let's get did we get the ears?
Oh, gotta get those ears.
Let me get the ear. Oh, there they are. Oh, little tips of the ears are colored separately. I loved that. If they hadn't died and they were cold, you could get the tips
blush.
of the ears all rosy. That's so perfect.
So okay.
Yeah, perfect. Cool.
As far as the lips go, do you want that the same color?
So it's going to be a little redder and a little more saturated, but like we're not going for health here again.
Gotcha.
So if we actually go into the red family, and now I'm like trying to remember my makeup theory, which I definitely don't have. Those I think tend fairly. Let's see. Yep, darker, desaturated, and maybe a bit more purple.
Probably like in that area.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's desaturate it just a touch because that almost looks like human. Whoa, all right. Probably not full gray, but
Like right there.
I think that's fully desaturated and the up and down is the brightness.
Okay.
So if we bring it a touch to the right at that level, I now realize I can just talk about like the spatial relationship with the square.
No, you're
I
good.
got there eventually. Let's see. Just baseline again, where we are from there.
Yeah. So like that's desaturated, and then this is to
that's
the
a
right.
little more. So okay, let's see where that is.
Okay.
Yeah. So honestly, that just looks really good. Yeah, nailed it. Love it.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. So hair color.
Here, this is where I think I get to get a little less fully natural. So I like a blue inflected steel gray because like it's very easy to go to the white gray. It's the easy first choice. But I also have a friend who went gray when she was like 9 years old, and she had been dyeing her hair for ages, and she finally committed to the silver fox, and all of her hair is silver now. And so, in honor, I too will do this thing. Ooh, cool. Let's give it a bit more color and a bit more dark.
Yeah.
Let's see how blue that is. Little less, but I like the brightness. We're getting there. Perfect.
Oh,
yeah.
Cool. Okay.
Oh gosh, yes. You poor thing.
Okay. And would you like the eyebrows the same color?
Same saturation, but darker is I think how eyebrows tend to work.
Yeah. So like that?
Little lighter and then yes.
Okay.
I've never been perfect.
Cool.
I've never been brave enough for like really bold, thick brows like these.
My eyebrows used to be thick, but then I was in college and I thought I knew how to do my own eyebrows. Alas, I did not. So they just have not grown back the same.
I also was there. I feel you.
Okay. So let's go ahead and let's start with the coat and just like the clothes, and then we can build off of there. Is that okay?
Yes, that sounds lovely.
Okay.
So I think everything here is going to hue to probably a slightly warmer gray than what we have for the hair, but it's lots of white, lots of gray. Again, just very strong White Walker energy. So if we're going from innermost to outermost, probably I'm doing some of the darkest elements, like the pants and the shirt. Cool. I'm great. I'm great. This is perfect. So I wonder what the dyed thing that calls itself blue right now. I'm just sort of curious what happens if we desaturate that family actually and then go darker with it.
Whoa, what's happening? Okay.
No one knows.
So it was probably like
it's probably around there, and then like middle of the pack, and then let's see where it is from there.
Like there?
Ooh. Let's go dark. and that is, but darker, and then just 2 twitches to the left. Yeah. And then I think that's going to be the tunic.
Perfect.
The innermost tunic.
Okay.
And, or were we on coat? Do I need to redo for coat? Is that fixing coat color right now?
Yes.
Cool. So I will keep, you know what? Actually, I like it. I like it. I'm committing to a thing I like. I'm switching plan. Goodbye, plan. Plan yeet.
Plan yeet.
Cause that's cute. Perfect. Yes.
Okay. And as far as these go, what?
Yeah, let's see. Linings.
Yes.
Very, like light tan, of like the desaturated like yellow orange.
Okay.
Kind of thing. Just go for the complementary color, but not as saturated, because that's how you're supposed to do it. And then like, yeah. Perfect. Yeah. Nailed it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
And you want the belt to be the same color? Or
I think the belt buckles should be. Yeah. Okay. And the little pocket thing should be.
Cool.
And then kick the saturation like 2 ticks and then make it like 3 ticks darker on the brightness for the belt and see how that does. And we can hit the buttons there too while we're in here. That color.
With that color? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. And you want the buttons on your boots?
Yeah, buttons on the boots. Okay. We can probably even hit the inner belt with this as well.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Perfect.
Awesome. Okay, so yes, that's what we're doing.
And that yellow orange family. It's actually cool if it's warmer than what we started with. Perfect. Yeah. Yeah.
Like right there?
Let's go a little warmer in the hue, a little more saturated, and a little darker. Yeah. A little yeah, dark and darker. No, you were right with more saturation. You were correct. I was incorrect.
Oh, no, you're good.
That was a good judgment. No, I mean, you had good instinct. Yes. Perfect.
Okay,
love it.
Cool.
Awesome. And then we can do the belt buckle in that. And the necklace in that as well.
Okay.
Perfect. And how do those pauldrons color? I bet we can start getting some of the shield parts in this color as well, because this is a good like kind of all-purpose secondary kind of thing. Oh, that's cool. Those are gonna be not that good, but it's cool. Yeah. I like it on the banding that you had near there. Actually,
right here?
Perfect. Yeah.
Cool.
And probably the boots themselves as well.
Ooh.
And probably get most. We can honestly just get most of the boot.
Okay.
Imagining, mostly single piece leather, and we can probably get the leather on the shield buckles. Yeah. And on the leather on the strap on the staff in the back, even.
Okay.
Yeah. And let's see, I saw one, and probably on the hide bracer as well.
Oh yeah, the whole bracer.
Yeah, perfect.
Cool.
Perfect. And then we'll hit the rest of the bracer probably with the lighter tan that we were using earlier.
Gotcha. So like that?
Yeah, perfect. Beautiful. We're getting all these colors speaking to each other. It's great.
Yes. Okay. let's go with the shirt.
Yes. I think this should be back to the blue family and very light and desaturated, because I like the balance that it's got already.
Okay.
We've already got a lot of very heavy colors, so everything else should probably be a little very light on this, I think. Yeah.
So,
Let's see how that hits as a test
like
patch.
that?
2 ticks less desat, but yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Perfect. Oh, we're going to use this color everywhere. This is that blinding snow blue, which is perfect for them. So we hit that. We'll get the little part of the shirt below the belt. I think we can get. I think the top of the cloak and the pauldrons and the raven shield probably wants a lot of this.
Okay. So yeah. This part. Okay.
Yeah. The feathers probably want it. Yeah. We're gonna go pretty wild with this, and then go back in later if we need to vary it up more. But a lot of that snow blue for the Order of the White Raven. Perfect. Okay. Probably get the feathers in the pauldrons even.
Oh. Okay. So, like all of them?
We do all of them for now, and then we might go in with a little like contrast later.
Gotcha.
Once I see sort of how all the colors are balancing.
Yeah.
And the feathers on the staff even, maybe.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah. Oh, wow. It's coming along. Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
And as far as this fur goes, do you want it to be the same color as that?
Let's see. I think this needs if it's a lighter version of this light tan, or like, back into the sort of yellow family, like polar bear fur. You know how it has a little bit of a yellow undertone to it? But it's not very much. It's mostly polar bear color. I mean, the whole polar bear color.
I know exactly what you mean. I got you.
Thank you for saving me from myself. The last time as my DM, you were obligated to do so.
So like that?
Yeah. Okay, so I think that's actually going to be the secondary color in the feathers as well. You were talking about the other color, and then, we'll get this.
Okay.
And then, maybe the sand in the hourglass, too. I like that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, and the outside of the shield and the raven helm. Perfect.
Oh, my God, I love this.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ooh, basic color theory is doing us well.
You are teaching me things as we're doing this.
This is all I got. We are rapidly approaching my limits. Though the one thing this is teaching me, so now all I need is the cloak. I've been using the sort of very light colors all over the place. Let's see if we can do one more that's even whiter. Like on a scale of 1 to mayo. We're going for this.
Okay.
On a scale of 1 to just let us inadequately season all of our food on this cloak.
So.
And then I think if we give it just a little bit of cyan, it ends up like brighter and poppier. Yep, see, it blinds your eyes a little more. It's a little like whiter, even though it's not that saturated. Yeah.
It's so funny because when they're gonna look at you and it's gonna be like winter terrain, everyone's just gonna be like, oh my, what the fuck? Oh God. Don't look directly at them, like look to the sides.
It's a new flavor of stealth.
Exactly.
blinded by the white.
Exactly. So, what color did you want the pants to be?
Yeah, so this should be probably the darkest and probably back into the blue family. Yep, yeah, that green inflected blue, shit. Pretty dark, so that we have like one thing that still needs to be dark, just for balancing everything out, I think.
So
pretty dark. Yep. Again, you're figuring out the. I'm just tossing all these colors to the left really hard. Yep. Cool. Almost jeans. What happens actually if I look at the border of the shield in this color? Actually, because I think I need a little more dark in a couple spots to do good balance. If it's even. Oh, does it do both the helm and the border in the same swoop? Okay, good to know. Then I probably have to go back to the light for that, because we're the Order of the White Raven.
Okay.
But let's see where else I can stick a little bit of this of the darker blue, because I do like it, and I do think there should be a bit more of it somewhere. There are buttons on the pauldron where next to the brown straps. Yeah. We should actually make that this one even darker. This should probably be the darkest color that we go for.
Cool. So let me
not the same one we had earlier. We can just make the one we have darker.
Oh, gotcha. We'll see if I do that.
Right, the pants will also be darker, and that's exactly what we're going for. We're going for the darkest color in our palette right now.
Cool.
It's hard to tell in a couple places because it's in shadow.
Right. So probably
crank her down even more, like dark, visibly darker than the coat.
Yeah.
Like our navy. Yes.
There we go.
Wonderful. And then that's going to be also the pendant.
Okay.
We're putting it independent. Yeah, actually, I like it right there by the shoulders. That gives a nice pop.
Cool.
A nice little counter pop. The bit just a little bit just next to the necklace, I think you drifted over it for a moment, and it looked really cool. Yeah. Yeah, there we go.
Ooh, okay,
The contrast. This is why we needed it. And then on the staff, I think we had a little bit of. Yep. So this is going to be. Ooh, yeah. Whatever you just did was really cool. And yeah, I like that. Make the accent and the string strap into that, and then the strap proper can be our dark tan that we had. No, not our dark tan. We already did that. The light tan from the trimming, can be the body. Perfect.
Awesome.
And then, let's see. The body of the hourglass. So if this is our darkest blue, we should make one counterpoint that's our darkest tan, and then use that for a couple other accents. This is it's all just oranges and blues. All the way down.
Let's see.
We stay consistent in our palette, and it will ultimately reward us.
Literally. So that's what the dark tan looks like, or do you want it?
Yeah, no, I love that. That's great.
Okay.
Let's see if there are other places we can put that, just to keep it rhyming with each other. What happens instead of the light fur on the belt, we go with dark fur, just so I see? Not quite. The necklace, probably. The necklace.
Okay.
Yep. We can make this even darker, actually, to give it more contrast from the medium tan that we're using.
Okay.
Yeah. And and the shield straps, I think.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yep. What happens if we do it on the belt? On the yeah, bingo.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Color theory. Let's go.
Color theory.
Color theory will save us all. If we go back to the main blue of the coat, I do want to tone down the saturation of it just a bit.
Okay.
Just because we've got a healthy amount of color now, and I want to make sure we stay true to concept. Nice. Yeah. Ooh.
Cool.
That's a lovely steel gray.
Mm-hmm.
That's lovely. And our medium tan, I think I should probably take the saturation down as well.
Okay.
Less color, less joy. Perfect. Beautiful. A little more. Yeah. Nice.
Cool.
Yeah. This is cool. If we take our snow blind, like the color of the cape, and recolor it on the raven helm, not that one, the cyan one, yeah, for the raven border, the shield border. Yeah, there it is. Yes.
Cool.
Yeah,
okay.
Let's see. Are there places where I need to go light again? Have I overdone having colors? No. This is lovely.
Awesome. And finally, we have the eyes.
Yes.
So, what are you thinking?
Let's see. It doesn't look like will it give us cataracted looking eyes? Or like grayed over? You know, a few hours after death, you sort of get that vibe. If they don't, we're cool and we'll go in for the for sort of the grays that fit our color in it. Void
teller.
Okay, that just looks very beautiful and also just very anime.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, it's amazing how much that changes things. What is that bottom row of the common on the left? Does that do the thing? Of the common?
Oh, on the common, the bottom left? Oh.
There it is. Bingo. There it is.
Cool.
Yes.
Because, yeah, they reflect too, so.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Yeah.
Okay. And we have light, which they did really cool stuff with this.
Light witch.
So you could do like dark magic, or you could just keep it to light magic. So
I do love that we can do sort of this like overexpose, like, you know how snow will, like anything in snow, you'll sort of get like the light will be a little too overexposed. I love if we can do that, kind of like things are reflecting off the snow. So I love that with the dark magic. That looks great.
Oh, sweet.
It looks like the light is bouncing off of snow. That's awesome. And then, yeah, as intense as we get in the above light, then we'd go for it. And then we probably inflect it just a little, like the tiniest bit with cyan again to do the horrific blinding. Yeah. Oh, that gives a bit more depth hurts. While still looking blown out. Yep.
Hurts me.
Yep.
Yes.
Exactly. Pain. Death is pain.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah.
And you're gonna have
do we color the base as well?
Yeah.
we can. Oh, or was that was the thing you were telling me?
Yeah, Chris is gonna do something with that. Yeah.
Love it.
So let me save again just for my brain.
Yes, absolutely.
So how do you spell their name? Because
Solvi.
Solvi. Okay.
Solvi. Yep.
Awesome. Okay. I think we're done.
What are you falling towards, Solvi?
Really
we'll find out. This is delightful. I love this. Yeah. You're a great co-op partner, and I really like your color instincts.
Thanks. But thank you all for tuning in to Making the Many for Andor. I'm really excited to have Sam a part of the party now, and also I'm excited to meet Solvi officially. Sam, why don't you go ahead and tell the people where they can find you, where they can follow you, where they can support you, and yeah.
You can find me probably under 3/4 cover, but throughout the internet on twitch.tv/Delevely, DELEVELY, which includes my full broadcasting schedule of where I pop up groundhog-like on the internet throughout the week. You can also follow my Twitter at Tchaikovsky, CHAIKOVSKY. And yes, tragically for those keeping score, those are 2 different usernames with 2 distinct music puns. Thank you.
All right. And my name is Brito. You can find me on Twitter at Brito_. I do GMing stuff, obviously, and I do a lot of other TTRPG projects, and I also stream. So yeah, you can find me on all social media as Brito_3Es. But yeah, thank you all for joining, and we will see you in Andor.